Hey, my name's Emily. I am a Master's Speech and Language Therapy student studying part-time at Sheffield. When I was younger, I always knew that I wanted to get into some kind of healthcare profession. But then when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I sort of started to explore what that might look like for me. Through that experience, I just found that I really enjoyed it and I loved it, and I found a real passion for it, and I thought, yes, I can really see myself having a career here. I really wanted to study at Sheffield because they are one of the only unis that actually offer the course part-time. For me and my circumstances, it felt right. I'm the first person in my family to go to university, and I don't really have the sort of funding to maybe study it full-time. Speech language therapy as a profession historically has been very white middle class dominated, and I think having different options to study makes it a lot more accessible to people from a variety of different backgrounds, and I think that's really important. I have absolutely loved every single placement that I've been on. They've been so varied. I feel like I'm getting a lot of variety in a lot of different areas, which is for me really helpful because I didn't realise how vast speech and language therapy was. Probably my favourite placement so far has been going to the Royal Derby School of the Deaf over the summer. They value English as much as they value British Sign Language, and I know bits, but I'm not fluent in sign language. And that was a really eye-opening experience because I think it made me really consider how clients probably feel, and I think that is a feeling that I want to really try to remember. The lecturers and the staff at Sheffield are so on it with taking on feedback. They actually ask in every single lecture, hope you guys enjoyed that. If there's anything you didn't like, please let me know and I'll change it. We had a module called BioMed, which is very biological, anatomy sort of based. It's quite a heavy topic. We were sort of paired in with the dentistry students, and dentist students, obviously to get on their course, you need to have some kind of a science A-level, but you don't necessarily need that for speech and language therapy. A lot of the feedback from that module from my year group was that we found it quite tricky because there was a lot of assumed knowledge, but the lecturers were really amazing. And from that feedback, they've now changed the way that they do that module. So for the first years who are on that course now, they're not with the dentistry students, and I think it's more sort of in-house with the speech and language therapists. From the conversations that I've had with those students, they seem to find that a lot easier to manage. Try to get some experience if you can. If there's, I don't know, if you're working in a school, or if you're working maybe even in communities or in a hospital somewhere, see if you can shadow someone. I think that's the best way to get some experience, to see if it's going to be for you, because it is quite an intense course. Everybody says it's a really intense course, and it is, but I think it's so worth it. And yeah, if I can do it, anyone can, basically, is the main message here.